How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge. We're doing another one of those putting a player on a 40 overall, 0 overall league, and seeing how they could do. Basically, it's an 82-0 challenge, because if we can find out, it looks most likely that when you have a great player on one team in a league of 40 overalls, they're just going to be able to dominate. So, you guys really loved the first one I did with LeBron James. I said it was going to be a kind of a test run, but I think now, we might do a couple more test runs here and there, especially until, 2K24 comes out. We'll sparingly throw these out just like we do with in MLB The Show. But this time, I got Robert Payne, I believe it was, that gave me the idea. Yep, Robert Payne. You should do the same thing, but with Curry instead. W video. Appreciate it, Robert Payne, for the idea. Got a couple ideas as well. Someone else suggested Austin Reeves. So we'll do that next time we do 2K. But for today, we're going to be doing Curry. So before we get into the gameplay, leave a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Comment down on this video. Go to socials, playlist section on the main channel down in the description. If you like the content with TJP. With that being said, gameplay. Alright, so here we are. Let's take a look at the roster. It's, again, the 40 overall roster is not going to be up the latest of date. So, obviously, certain players are not on this team anymore, but not a big deal, right? All that matters is what we have current. So, yeah, Stephen Curry, 96 overall. And you can see, actually, if I just look at all players, I don't have to go everywhere. You guys can see the best players, yeah, 40 overall. Everybody's 40 overall. That includes free agency as well. So, I showed you guys this last time, but free agents are also all 40 overall. So, whoever the heck did this, shout out to them for just importing attributes to every player. By the way, oh my goodness, it's so much easier to do that now. Actually, that is a good feature that 2K has. I know we give a lot of flack to 2K, but they do some things. They actually do some things right. But yeah, let's see how Curry does. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen here in his first game. We're going to simulate the season, see how well they do. So first game of the season, I mean, they should be able to win it, and they do. 94-35. That is what we're looking at, huh? And Curry had 44 points, 84 rebounds, and 6 assists. 84 rebounds for Stephen Curry. 6 assists, 2 steals. Yeah, the assists probably not going to be too high. Shout out to Draymond Green, 6 assists. 4 of 15 from 3, though. That's a little weak. You got to get that up. 45 offensive rebounds per game is kind of crazy. That is just outrageous. So, shout out to Curry. So, he's gonna do some crazy things. I mean, they're all gonna do crazy things. I would love to see what the threshold is for a player to lose in this kind of league. You know, what overall is it where, okay, maybe the player could actually lose, some games here and there, you know what I mean? I don't know what that would entail. I don't think Curry's gonna lose a game. I mean, we're 25-0 right now, so I mean we're looking really good. So, and one person mentioned on the video, sprained right toe, 1 to 2 weeks. We do have injuries on, but they're all the way lowered. So I don't know how he got hurt, but he did. So, okay. I mean, he shouldn't be hurt for that long. As you can see, we're still winning games, and he's probably playing through the injury. But someone, I forgot who it was that commented, but somebody commented. I don't remember where he said it. Yeah, he's tendencies are basically all that matters in a league like this. That was I don't play 3v3. It's 90% right. I mean, I will say that, yeah, tendencies in a league like this, especially with one player, yeah, they play a role. But I'd say also to the attributes as well. Have a part of it. But yeah, mostly the tendencies. I do think size has a bit of an still have an advantage, but because 2K loves rebounding, so big guys tend to rebound more, but I guess in a league like this, it doesn't matter, because even if you have the height, they just don't have the skill, and oh my gosh, we got a loss. We got a loss. My guess is Curry didn't play. He did not. So Curry got hurt, which is why we lost. Curry, bruised right heel. They gave him the day off. Okay, they gave Curry the day off, bruised right heel, and they ended up losing by 4 points. So, I mean, that's one thing about, I guess with these injury stars, in only the show, you're not getting injured at all. But in this game, it seems like you could still kind of get banged up. in 2K. So, I mean, hey, there's that. I mean, LeBron got banged up in his. If you guys didn't watch that, definitely go check it out. I'm not going to tell you when he got banged up, but you guys can watch the video and figure it out. But yeah, a lot of people really loved that video. I got a lot of views on it, so, I mean, obviously you guys enjoyed it. And, I mean, this was sort of a test run because I've been doing this very often with the baseball. So the fact that we're doing it with the basketball as well is pretty cool. Very 35 points, 59 rebounds, but I need you to do more than that, buddy. I need you to do more. Won't look at the final stats until the end of the season. But okay, so that game he actually played, and yeah, losing. So obviously not going 82-0, but 80-2 is still pretty good. And Curry won an MVP. 46.3 points, 49.8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.2 steals, 0.6 blocks, a 52.6 field goal percentage, 92% free throw, and a 44.6 3-point percentage. Pretty insane. Pretty insane stuff. Although, not higher. The sad part is that Wilt Chamberlain, who I think we should do, by the way, I think that's a great idea that no one suggested, because we could do historic players as well. I didn't mention that, but I can get their DNA. So we could do historic players. Wilt Chamberlain averaged, 50 points in a season? No, he didn't average that. So, I mean, that just goes to show, man, that's how crazy that is, those numbers that he put up. Shout out to the rebounding numbers. I think Curry almost doubled his career rebounding numbers. Maybe actually did. In just one season. It's kind of insane. So yeah, shout out to Curry. So he won MVP. Did he? I'm actually curious if he won Defensive Player. Probably not. No, he did. Yeah, he did. Okay. That's what I was curious about. If he won Defensive Player. He ended up winning Defensive Player of the Year. That's crazy. Mitchell Russell most improved. Coach here, Steve Kerr, Xavier Leroy Murray. Okay. Yeah, so Curry, all defensive. That's really cool. Well, I'm curious to see these All-NBA teams. Yeah, LaMelo, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, and then JaVale McGee is on the All-NBA first team. That's crazy. On second team, Simmons, SGA, Keegan Murray, Zion Williamson, and Isaiah Jackson making an appearance again. Then we got Colin Sexton, Luka Doncic, Evan Mobley, Paul George, and Joel Embiid. Defensive first team, Curry is probably the biggest of outliers here of everybody. That our defensive second team. Okay, interesting stuff. Rookies are also here as well. So yeah, I mean the Warriors are 80-2, good enough to make the postseason, obviously, and they should be able to win it all. But imagine they lose. I mean, because Curry's hurt. Although that one game, Curry wasn't hurt, so maybe not. I would assume something could happen. We'll just see it around and see what happens. We swept the Jazz, which, I mean, not a surprise there. And we got the Lakers. Are we going to sweep them? We are. In the Western Conference Finals, we got Portland, 6 seed Portland, then Toronto and Indiana in the East. And Warriors swept Portland. So Curry in the Western Conference Finals, he was your MVP, 55.8 points per game, 47.8 offensive rebounds per game, 95 rebounds per game total. That's insane. 7 assists. It makes me wonder if he actually had a game where he had 100 rebounds in one of these. My guess is yes, he had to have, right? Yep, 110 rebounds. He had 80 points. You know what? Let's actually look at his stats, because one thing I didn't look at were what was his career high. He's having 51 in the playoffs right now. But that's actually one thing I want to see. Like, what were his season highs? His game highs. He had 81. He had 15 threes. Okay. Yeah, crazy. Okay. Cool stuff. I had to check. So we're in the finals. Take on the Raptors. Rematch of 2019. Completely different team. So game 1. See what ends up happening. Warriors win. 97-38. Game 2. Warriors win. The game 3. The Warriors win. And it looks like we're going to sweep. We're going to go bottom left here just in case we want to hop on in. We're going to simcast. and hop on in and see what happens. So we're seeing the game, and I assume we should be able to win this game fairly easily. As yep, it's looking like we will. Slowing it down. We'll hop on in just a moment. 47, 41, 36, 20, 13. Let's jump on in. 84 to 46. I don't think Curry's going to be on the court, but we're still going to jump on in anyway. And here we are. Curry is on the court, and I usually don't do this, but I want to get a shot up with Curry. What's he got right now? 41 points, 93 rounds, 4 assists. Why are we running a play? No way. Okay, no, that wasn't going to go in. I don't know why we were running a play there. I mean, it was 84 to 46. But the Warriors ended up winning a championship. And Steph Curry, the immaculate playoff run. Only lost 2 games overall. Didn't go 82-0. But still was really, really good. And there he is crying on the bench. Even though he was in the game somehow. I don't know how he went from crying on the bench like right away. And now he's giving high fives and all that like right away. So shout out to the Warriors getting their revenge on the Raptors in this kind of league. I mean, definitely different circumstances, but hey, still was able to do it. He's celebrating with some random Warrior fan there. It'd be really cool if they somehow had Draymond Green's on the bench. It would be really cool if they somehow had like Curry's wife in the game, for example, like Ayesha. Obviously that it'd be hard to do that, but that'd be kind of cool though. If they could. I could see why they wouldn't. You never know. But, I just had to point that out. So there you go. We're going to be getting the finals trophy presentation. Curry's going to get it up. And I would assume Curry's going to be the finals MVP. I've been shocked before. So we'll see what ends up happening. But looks like Steve Kerr will lift the trophy. And the Warriors have won the finals. And our finals MVP is, well, I mean, here it's Curry. So, there it is. Curry finals MVP. Shout out to him. And, yeah, let's go back to the calendar view and see what we got going on. So, shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, and Curry. Yes, he was finals MVP. Put up some insane stats in the finals, and yeah, just ridiculous. So if we look at the entire postseason from him, let's take a look. Playoff statistics for Curry: 814 points, 1,463 rounds. I mean, just ridiculous. 50, 40, 90, and he averaged in the postseason playoffs, whatever you want to call it. He averaged 50.9 points, 91.4 rebounds, 49.2 offensive rebounds per game, which is just outrageous. It's just outrageous. But I mean, you're gonna expect that with stats like this. But yeah, interestingly enough, though, yeah, he took 1327 threes this past season. That's outlandish. Well, I guess with that being said, that's what happens when you have Curry in a league of 40 overalls, aka 0 overall players. So thanks, Robert, for the idea again, and let's close out the video. Alright guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, make sure to like on it, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, comment down more some video guys, go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you do like other content, DJP. Like I said, I still have a few ideas here and there for 2K. I mean, seems like you guys enjoyed the LeBron one. Let me know. I mean, I'll see if you guys enjoyed the Curry one. If you have any other player suggestions, I mean, we could make it happen. You could be legends. You could be creative players. But more or less, this is due to be the focus for 2K24. But, we'll still do some in 2K23. Test run it. And so far, it seems like you guys are enjoying it. So I'm glad. With that being said, I'm going to head on out, though. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.